Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily. This changes everything. This changes everything. In fact, I have a few different charts from a couple different analysts that I need to show you. Of course, the big question on everybody's mind, this is truly what it comes down to. Are we in a bear market? Are we in a bull market? What is going to happen as we end the year? What is going to happen as we get into the new year? This video is not financial advice, just information and opinion. Also, I want to go over some of the top altcoin news in the space today. I guess the purpose of today's video in general, much like many of our videos on this channel, is provide you with tons of valuable information in an 8 to 10 minute video. And if you want to be a part of that on a daily basis, make sure you subscribe. Let's get into it. First of all, before I speak, I want to hear you speak. I want to hear from you in the comments section, whether you're bullish or whether you're bearish. It'll be interesting to take a look in the comments section and see what more people think or how people think about it. Because in our audience, we have a lot of smart people, a lot of people who have been in cryptocurrency for multiple dips, maybe even multiple cycles. And sometimes the older, more experienced people need to talk to the newer people who might also have something to say, but there's a lot of perspective to be gained. Also, I just want to preface and say, if any of us could predict the future, we'd all be rich. The market in general has a history of transferring money from the impatient to the patient. And then finally, the growth and building and adoption that we have been seeing in cryptocurrency for the last couple years, if not last couple cycles, cannot be ignored. Smash the like button if you appreciate perspective like this, and let me show you what I'm looking at. There's a lot of negative sentiment on cryptocurrency and on Bitcoin in the market right now. There's a lot of frustrated people who are in Bitcoin, in cryptocurrency, who are being very vocal, talking about how boring and useless it is. Even more people going, hey, this is the beginning of a bear market. Regulation's about to hit. What's happening in the world today is not good for Bitcoin. And quite honestly, this might be an unpopular opinion, especially people watching this video. I think the exact opposite. I think Bitcoin has a great setup. In fact, I think how Bitcoin is setting up today, right here, is very similar to how Bitcoin set up in mid to late 2020, and we saw this epic run. Let me clue you in to what I'm talking about. Let's start by just talking about the price structure of the market. Bitcoin's price structure today is incredibly similar to Bitcoin's price structure in 2020, where we saw this happen. So, despite the March 2020 disruption, so despite this black swan event, which tanked all markets across the world, scared every market in the world, despite this, and assuming that we hold the range lows, what we're looking at today as far as price chart shape is a very similar structural setup, and this is the Bitcoin 3-day chart. Notice the RSI similarities. Notice just the price structural similarities in general. This is the only outlier. Now, we had a little bit of a similar scare, the O variant, which scared some markets a little bit, but it was really nothing compared to what we had back here in 2020. Look very closely. 2020 versus 2021. This might seem trivial to some people, but if you've been in markets long enough, you realize that patterns like this repeat all the time, or more likely, patterns like this rhyme all the time. So let's just go over this. 2020, local top, consolidation, capitulation, local bottom, lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low, major rally into local top, capitulation, lower bottom, accumulation, lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low, boom. Again, cryptocurrency markets are not for the impatient. It's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. And what we're looking at is higher time frame metrics. So I really like this write-up by Mr. Anderson. He's a very respected crypto trader. We are now getting some high time frame bull divergence setups that have tremendous edge to them. I often speak of a triple divergence setup. I'm currently getting about 7 of them on the 3-day chart. So many high time frame metrics continue to flip bullish. Just have patience. Think about it like this. In 1995, people just weren't sure that the internet would be a part of their daily lives forever. Cut to 10 years later, by 2005, everybody was pretty sure of it. We are so early, just like this point in time with the internet back then.
Oh, that's
that little mark with the A and then the ring around it.
At.
See, that's what I said. Katie said she thought it was about.
Yeah. Oh.
But I'd never heard it.
Around.
I'd never heard it said. I'd always seen the mark, but never heard it said. And then it sounded stupid when I said it. Violence at NBC.
I heard something
around
big
or
fight
about.
up in the lunchroom the other
See,
week.
there it is. Violence at NBC. GE.com. I mean,
Well, Allison should know. What do you
is
say to that,
internet
Allison?
anyway?
It's a giant computer network made up of started from.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell us what this was.
It's like
You've
a
been looking in the
computer
dictionary.
billboard.
It's not in. It's a computer billboard, but it's nationwide, and it's several universities and everything all joined together.
Right.
And others can access it.
Right.
And it's getting bigger and bigger all the time.
It came in really handy during the quake. A lot of people, that's how they were communicating out to tell family and loved ones they were okay because all the phone lines were down.
I was telling Katie, and I've
But
been
you
talking.
don't need that. You don't need a phone line to operate internet.
No.
You can see the similarities. And that's not even to mention just the general growth and integration and building we've been seeing. We talked about this yesterday. Coinbase now allowing customers to earn DAI interest using compound finance in the back end. This is exactly what the protocol sync thesis predicts. Fintech in the front, DeFi in the back. Protocols are the new banks. Blue chip projects, which are well backed and well funded, just continue to build out, expand, and integrate. Parallel Finance wins Polkadot's 4th parachains auction. The institutional grade DeFi lending protocol has won a place in Polkadot's expanding ecosystem. Or even things like Unifty. This is a project that I just recently bought. I think what they're doing is pretty cool. Unifty marries DeFi and NFTs with something they're calling the Gallery. You let me know if you think this is cool. Unifty is combining decentralized finance and non-fungible tokens with its launch today, December 9th, of the Gallery, an innovative expedition space inspired by the platform's desire to improve upon the traditional gallery-creator relationship. The Gallery's unique approach to the NFT marketplace means that all participants, including creators, collectors, curators, and fans, are rewarded for engaging on the platform. So how does this work? Initially, creators will be able to hold shows in the gallery for 30 days with the opportunity to sell their work by exhibiting their NFTs. That's pretty standard. However, in a unique twist, they are guaranteed a yield from simply hosting visitors to their collections. Similarly, collectors can exhibit their NFT collections and earn a yield. Unifty community members who visit the exhibition also earn from their participation as art lovers. Much like DeFi, the ecosystem rewards participants no matter what their role is on the platform. The Gallery's aim is to both rectify the imbalances inherent in the creator-gallery relationship and to elevate the experience of engaging in the NFT landscape through the use of DeFi-type incentives. Combine that with just the bull market vibes we're seeing with stories like this. Before we get to more altcoins, let me take 60 seconds and turn you on to a major opportunity that most people in crypto do not realize they can take advantage of. This can benefit most crypto holders and traders greatly. And this opportunity is through a sponsor of ours, Choice App. So if you're unfamiliar, Choice App enables you to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and thousands of other traditional assets, including 22 and counting crypto assets, without having to pay a dime in capital gains tax. This is huge. So Choice App offers more crypto assets than actually any other retirement app. They offer Bitcoin, Ethereum, Aave, Cosmos, Polkadot, Chainlink, Maker, Solana, Uniswap, Yearn Finance, and many, many more, and they will continue to add more in the future. You can hold your own keys. Their fees are low and highly competitive. you can hold and trade cryptocurrency with no capital gains tax. If you think that your Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other crypto assets are going to be worth a lot of money in the long term, why not put a portion of your stack into Choice app so that when you're ready to cash out, you will not have to pay any capital gains tax. Your future self will thank you. In my opinion, Choice is the best retirement IRA app on the market today for crypto holders. Use the link in the description and get $50 in free Bitcoin when you start your Choice app account today. Just when you think SHIB is down, they're doing everything they can to stay in the game. Pun intended. Shiba Inu is gearing up to launch its first multi-platform game. Now, it's still in the very early stages, and the details are important, but the official announcement, PlaySide and Shiba Inu Games sign a strategic work-for-hire contract. The strategic agreement with Shiba is a fixed-price, milestone-based agreement to develop a multiplayer collectible card game, which is planned to be released on multiple platforms. In other news, Keanu Reeves is now on record saying, "I hodl Bitcoin and crypto." In other news, crypto firms spend $5 million lobbying Senate in the first 3 quarters of 2021. The crypto industry is shelling millions of dollars to carve out a space in Washington, with the sector's top firms spending the most. This is only going to get bigger. A lot of people in crypto have a lot of money, and they want to make sure regulations are good enough that they can thrive, not just for 2022, but for this next decade. Altcoin Daily Army, if you're still looking for last-minute Christmas gift ideas, make sure you check out the store tab in our YouTube section. It's not community, it's the store tab. Official Altcoin Daily merch is a great last-minute Christmas gift idea. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you tomorrow.